talking about my favorite show, The 100. This is a review for Season 4, Episode 6, entitled We Will Rise. So I thought tonight's episode was good. It was pretty simple, just three basic plots. You had Clark and Rowan and Bellamy and a few other people going on the road to take the fuel to the island so they can get that rocket going. You had Raven trying to figure out how to get the rocket up in the air, and she had some interactions with Luna and Murphy. And you had what was going back on at Arcadia, where everyone wanted to kill Ilion, the one who screwed them over. And, as far as Clark and Bellamy and Rowan's story, that was pretty good. They had a little action here and there, but, nothing too fancy. I liked it. I really did like the interaction with Luna, with Raven, trying to get her to meditate so she wouldn't stress out the rocket too much, because Raven was kind of going crazy at certain points. And I liked the interaction she had with Murphy, trying to convince him to help Raven out. The only story I didn't like was trying to save Ilion, because last week Ilion screwed everyone over by setting the Ark on fire. And, this week they had an angry mob that wants to kill him on account of it. And, Kane and Monty are trying to stop it. It's like, no, we can't just let this happen. We can't let him kill the guy. And my attitude is, why? Why not? Fuck that little Luddite. He screwed them over. I mean, what? It's like Kane at one point was going to start shooting people to stop them from killing this guy. And it's like, why? I mean, why is he going to kill, maybe one or two or three or four or five people just to save this one guy who, quite honestly, is a piece of shit? I suppose it's something to do with morality and how they should have had a trial or some shit like that. But it's like Big Daddy Miller said. We floated people on the Ark for a lot less. And, it's, like I said, it's just one guy, and quite honestly, he's a piece of shit. Yeah, I don't like the Ilion character one bit. It's just, and now they let him live, and he runs off, and Octavia ran off because they had to convince her not to kill him, and they used Lincoln and comparing her to Pike and got in her head, and then she runs off, and he runs off, and it's like, oh great, they're going to become friends. And that's really all I had to say about tonight's episode. Like I said, it was a very simple episode. I did enjoy it, and I'm looking forward to the next week, seeing how they get themselves out of the jam they got themselves in this week, because they're short a barrel of fuel, and of course Raven starts having a seizure when she finds this out, which is not something I really like. It's like, why does Raven always have to be the one who goes through all sorts of physical pain? She gets shot in the leg, and she has to start walking with a limp, and then you had the one where she's dislocating her shoulder because she was under chip control, and it's like, now she's having seizures. Can the girl just get a day at the spa? Could that just be one episode, Raven goes to the spa? I enjoy that, just to see Raven not in pain.